मो संगे अछंती नीति आयोग सीईओ अमिताभ कांत तांका संग आलोचना करिबा देशर अर्थनीति संपर्क रे सर व्हाट यू विल से द मोदी's upgrade right now?
Well, I think it's important because that Moody's has recognized that India has carried out structural, institutional, procedural reforms, and we've done this with a lot of fiscal discipline. Our fiscal deficit has remained intact, and that we continue to take bold, decisive measures to take India forward. Many of the results of this may come in due course, but the country has moved forward. Bringing in one tax, bringing in RERA Act, improving the ease of doing business, jumping up 30 positions. All this are measures to show that we are on the right track. And in addition to
each our economic in the right track, there is a lot of questions arise. Our economy is going down and down.
No, I don't think we need to worry. We need to take a long-term perspective. Our economy is on the right track. We'll continue to grow. And while we continue to grow, Moody's rating will enable capital to flow in at lower interest rates. So you will have a lot of more private sector investment in India at lower rates of interest, and this in the long run will help drive private sector investment in India.
Many questions arise after demonetization and GST implementation. Many people think that our economy has faced some challenges, faced some problems. What you will think about?
No, it was necessary. You can't be a $10 trillion economy with a $5 trillion black economy. So you had to smash the black economy. You can't be an economy where your tax to GDP ratio is very low and your cash to GDP ratio is very high. It can't be. You can't expect the government to put resources in health, education, nutrition without a higher tax base. That was necessary. And as far as GST is concerned, there was a need to have one tax across the country. Without a one tax across the country, things were very complicated. It was very difficult for manufacturing in India. And now you are finding that logistics has improved. All the octroi posts have been removed. Transportation has become 25 to 30% cheaper. And as we go along, the government is determined to make GST far more simpler and easier.
What do you think of Digital India and Skill India?
Very important. Both Digital India is important, given it a major thrust, and Skill India is equally important, because we have to create jobs for our people, and therefore skilling is very important. And there's a huge thrust on Skilling India through the new Ministry of Skill Development.
What do you think of the Look East policy of the central government, and particularly in Odisha?
Well, I feel that without a Look East policy, without 7 states in the eastern part of India improving, without 200 districts of India improving, it will be very difficult for India to grow. So we have to take these states to a high trajectory growth rate.
The invest scope in Odisha right now, the Odisha government has started to invest Odisha. What do you think about what are the future of the invest in Odisha? Because many companies they left the Odisha, POSCO and Mittal. And what do you think about the companies will come again? And
no, there's a huge potential. It's a very rich state in mineral terms. It's a very rich state in human resources terms. So Odisha has a huge potential to emerge as one of the key drivers of India's growth.
Naveen Patnaik has started an initiative to bring the investors in Odisha. Will he success, and will many investors will come in Odisha and will invest here?
Why not? You have a port, you have a coastline, you have linkages with some of the best companies. Why shouldn't Odisha? We must be all optimistic that Odisha must emerge as the #1 investment destination in India.
What you will say the black money? So black money will many questions arise in the black money will.
No, the black economy must be smashed. We must become a very transparent country. We must ensure that there's greater tax to GDP ratio, and the whole attempt is to bring in integrity into our system.
Thank you, sir. ये थे अमिताभ कांत जे कहूले देशर इकोनॉमिक संपर्क रे ओडिशा रे केमिति इन्वेस्ट हे परियो से संपर्क रे।